Flexing like this my town. I think I found my sound. Not with the king, that's wild.
What's up? What's up? It's Aaron Page. I'm back with another video for y'all today. Today we're going to be talking about a gospel artist by the name of Mr. Dante Bowe. For those of you who don't know Dante Bowe, he was a singer that worked alongside of Maverick City. I'm going to put his picture up right here. Mr. Dante Bowe. And so I'm going to be honest with y'all. I didn't do a lot of investigating on what happened with Dante Bowe. I thought it was a scandal involving his wife. But apparently the reason why he ended up getting kicked out of Maverick City was it was a video that surfaced up of him and a couple of other people on a party bus, and they were listening to some music by Bad Bunny. And Maverick City made a statement, said that that kind of behavior that they showed on that bus was contrary to the core values and beliefs of Maverick City, and therefore they had to release him. So we are going to watch a video of Mr. Dante Bowe because he's coming back into doing gospel music. I don't think he's working with Maverick City, but I think he's doing his own work. So we're going to go ahead and check out this video. Appreciate y'all watching the video. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get right into it right now.
Woke up to the summer shining through, calling on my friends asking what's the move.
Dude's got a crazy voice, by the way.
Hi, I'm good.
I ain't gonna let no clouds get in my way. The only road I'm walking is the one I pick.
I mean, it's been an incredible journey the last few months. So I feel healthier than ever, better than ever, brighter than ever. Feel closer to God. Yeah, I'm good.
When Maverick City announces they're pausing their relationship with you.
I'm gonna wait on you. I've tasted your goodness.
What were you thinking when that was announced?
That's a good question. God's gonna use people and things to catapult you into your next step. And so I don't think it was like something that shouldn't have happened. I think it should have happened because now I have this incredible team. I've rebuilt, my infrastructure with the most incredible people and the most incredible producer, John, who's helped me release, Hide Me and this entire album, Press Play. And I don't think that would have happened if, just certain things didn't occur. The trials are not in vain. Nothing is wasted. Nothing's in vain.
So much from family loss, abuse, homelessness. I don't know if you can even compare the trying times. Were you going through and looking back at that? What was happening?
God oftentimes prepares us for the journey, and I feel like everything I've gone through and everything I'm going through is it's important. It's very, very relevant to my destiny and my future, my purpose. In those dark seasons is when you really see the light and when you really get revelation and new vision and new strategy and new approaches to life. So I think, it's just a part of growth.
I mean, I like what he's saying so far. After doing a little bit of researching on what he did, I mean, it kind of seemed like they didn't give him any grace at all. Especially because, okay, he's on a party bus. I don't know if there was any alcohol or drugs involved. If it was, that's a little bit deeper. And that involves a little bit more punishment because now you're doing a lot of things that are just completely against, what we hold as Christians. But to be listening to some hip hop music, man, should you get kicked off of an entire label for that? Should you? Should you get kicked off of working with an entire group for doing that? I'm not convinced right now. I think that was a stretch. I think it's a stretch because I think it doesn't hold a lot of weight. I don't think that holds a lot of weight. I don't think people see that, and I don't think it's drawing people away from the truth. You know what I mean? Yeah, was it wrong to listen to that? Yeah, you can say it was wrong. Does it honor God to listen to that kind of music? Absolutely not. But are we all guilty of listening to things that are not glorifying God? Yes. I definitely am. I'm guilty. Sometimes I've listened to hip hop music. I listen to things I shouldn't listen to. Sometimes I listen to podcasts that has nothing to do with God. Is it wrong? You know what I mean? So I got to look into I got to see what he did, particularly on that bus that led to him getting kicked out. Do y'all know? Because I have to do more researching, but it seemed like it was a stretch to me so far. But let's continue watching.
Hide me, cover me.
Pause, press play. The first single from that is Hide Me.
Hide Me.
Released in Times Square.
Yes, can you believe that?
Good Morning America.
That's right. He is back now. He's going to debut his new song, Hide Me.
Under your shadow.
That's crazy. That's a big
How did all
accolade.
of that come
Wow.
about in that song? What gave birth to it?
Yeah,
Times
me and
Square?
my producer, John Webb, who I call my angel, because in that dark season, John was knocking on my door because I wasn't answering any phone calls, right? And he was knocking on my door, and he came in, and we just talking, and he's like, let's go up to the studio. And so we immediately started recording. Didn't know an album would come out of it, but that's the plan of God, you know? It's like God's plan, you know? It's not our will, his will. It was just natural. John started playing that beat, and the first thing I thought of was, you know, I'm under the shadow of the Almighty, you know what I mean? I'm under his wing, and there is safety there. And I think this entire season has been me under the shadow of the Almighty. I felt so hidden, so protected, and close to him. And I think a lot of people would think I felt, you know, a little, you know, down or out or, you know, depressed even maybe. But I really felt very protected by the Lord in this season of my life.
What do you think it was that allowed you to feel that way? So protected in that time?
I don't necessarily know. I just feel like I never shut the door on God. I kept the door wide open because I need him more in those seasons than even I need him, you know, when I'm just on the mountaintop, you know what I mean? I always need him, but I just think I ran to him, you know, faster. You know, I wanted more of Jesus when I went through that, you know what I mean? And I think that's the point of it all. Sometimes, you know, those things happen so we can draw near, right?
Okay, so real quick, something came to my mind while listening to him. Did he seem very apologetic about what he did? Not necessarily. I don't know. I don't think that he thought that what he did was that bad either. And so, you know, he doesn't seem too apologetic. He's more like, you know, God put you in a different position. And sometimes God takes things away from you so that he can bring other things to you, which is true. He didn't seem too apologetic about the situation. But think about this real quick. Maverick City did a song. They had Justin Bieber on stage with them singing Gyra. I remember that. I love that version. Justin Bieber is an awesome singer. I listen to Justin Bieber personally. Okay, I still listen to Justin Bieber. Not all of his music, but I listen to some different songs that I love. And you know, they're not the bad crazy songs that he's made, but he has some really good songs. And they did a song with him. Let's talk about Kanye West. They've worked with Kanye West. Kirk Franklin worked with Kanye West. Beyonce's done Christian work. Snoop Dogg has done Christian work. Snoop Dogg made a Christian album. I'm sure he worked with some of these individuals. How can you get so angry at him for listening to that music on the bus and be, you know, I'm being frank. I don't know the whole situation. I just know what I read. I just know from the articles that I read that it was just him on the bus with a bunch of people listening to Bad Bunny singing her lyrics. Okay. How can you get mad at this individual for doing that, but you're making music with the same individuals? How is Justin Bieber any different from Bad Bunny? How? Justin Bieber's last couple of songs have been very provocative, hip hop, you know, edgy music. Nothing like his last good song was the song he made with Chance the Rapper, that Holy song. And so, come on now. How can you be so judgmental against him when y'all are making music with these same people? I don't understand that part. That's the part that I don't understand. And it's like, you didn't give him any grace, but yet you can go and make songs and have these people on stage singing with you. And they're not, quote unquote, saved individuals, or their fruits don't show that they're saved, or they're not making consistent music with God, or you see the things they're doing. They out here doing things that are not Christian type behavior. but you're making music with them. So I don't get that part. That kind of makes me think like, that's hypocritical on their end. So I'm with Dante Bowe on this. I'm like, yeah, he did wrong. He messed up, and I'm sure he apologized. I'm sure he wished that he probably never put that music out as far as him dancing or listening to the music, and probably should have never been on that bus listening to it in the first place. But we make mistakes, and I wouldn't have held him to such a harsh judgment, especially when you've been making music with these same people. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this whole situation. Let's pray for Dante Bowe that he continues to pursue Jesus and continue to do music for God, because we all make mistakes. David made mistakes. Moses made a mistake. Noah has made mistakes. Adam made a mistake. All of us have made mistakes, and we learn from it. We grow from it. We repent, and then we turn to God, and then we follow him. And that's a part of our life. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I appreciate y'all watching the video. If you're new again, thank you for watching so much. Do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you do not miss a video. My name is Aaron Page, and I'm out.
Flexing like this, my town. I think I found my sound. Not with the king, that's wild.